like my keys, purse, phone, everything.
Okay, we will introduce this field in a tick, but we have had a backpack taken out of the ladies' change room by mistake. So if you have got a Nike backpack and it ain't yours, just check it, because our young lady's missing her keys and all sorts of things. So please bring that down to the finish line if you've mistakenly picked up a backpack. All right, so let's go through this field in the men's 3,000 metres. Nicholas Hershen from Maccabi, Archie Hewitt from Mornington Peninsula, Jed Savenheisen from Frankston, Hudson Bucci, Mentone from Ballerine, Grant Simpson, Nicholas Chambers, Glen Huntley, Terry Sakaridis from Glen Huntley, from Richmond Harriers, Michael Johnson, Charles Ayala, who's an independent, from Doncaster, Boris Mathis, also Greg Watson and Andy Fuller from Richmond Harriers, from St Kevin's, Aaron Little, Charles Chandler from Eureka, Thomas Glover, Western A's, Daniel Malone from Knox, Tommy Clockow from Old Scotch, Matthew Payton, Joji Morey, Richmond Harriers, from Glen Huntley, Kevin Zoo and also Chris Winter, Daniel Vallado, Jeremy Drake from Athletics Essendon, and Murray Lovis from Box Hill. And once again, we've got a pacer. So Glover, Chandler, and Cluckhouse also up there at the moment. So fairly well spread in the E3000. And according to my track WEF, we are just about back on time schedule after drifting a little due to the rain and the missing hip numbers. These things happen, but great to see that our hard-working start team and results team have really got us back on track again. Conditions getting cool, but still good for racing, especially over 3,000 metres. So 2:31 through the 800 metre mark. Pacer. He's got the likes of Charles Chandler, Thomas Glover. I think still that tall figure still leading the way. So let's approaching now the 1 kilometre mark, just hitting the 3 minutes. Top seeds here around the 9:30 mark, so should be going along nice. So they're right just under that 9:30 schedule. So the Eureka runner there. That's Charles Chandler. Just fresh off a 22 kilometre trail race from his parents' property just northwest of Beaufort in central Victoria. So Charles, under the guidance of the great Rod Griffin up in Ballarat, and as I said, has just completed his first 22 kilometre trail race, and it looked good. So a couple of our youngies up there at the moment. Glover, another one of the Western Athletics factory of great talent. Chandler in next position, the smaller figure in the Eureka uniform. Pacemaker once again doing a beautiful job here, just setting a steady rhythm, which is what we want. So Glover, Chandler, Murray Lovis, Tommy Cluckow next position. Daniel Malone starting to make his move round the outside. Great to see a lot of the Melbourne Pack uniforms. Coach Sean Williams doing an awesome job down in the southern suburbs of Melbourne, and a huge supporter of Milers Club. So Glover just starting to get a little bit more distance now over Chandler. using the pacer well. There's a bit of breeze. You can see from the trees on the back straight that it is starting to whip up a little bit more, and I'd say the back straight's where they might be copping it. So Glover, just off the back of the pacemaker. Chandler, next position. He's got to now start to really work his way back on. Lovis next. Nice move there. And that was by Matthew Patton. So Patton starting to take a few of the others through and starting to try and get onto the back of a Lovis. As we see the gap between Glover and Chandler just stretching a little bit, but then again the gap back to Lovis also stretching, making the opportunity there for Patton to start to bridge that gap. So we're hitting the 2 kilometre mark now, 6:16 for 2 kilometres. So relatively even pacing there. So the pacemaker has done a pretty awesome job. Got them on that sub 9:30 schedule. So Glover's got a 9:35 seed time. I'm not sure if that's a PB or not. So he's the wrong side of 9:30. Can we get Tom Glover under tonight? Charles Chandler, the same, 9:35. But I am liking what I see of Patton here. He has made a beautiful move, springing out of that bunch. 2 laps out, Glover, Chandler, Patton, Lovis, Cluckow. Kevin Zhu from Glen Huntley. Michael Johnson at the back just starting to wind it up. Joji Mori, his Richmond teammate, doing the same. Thank you, sir. Chandler back on, so Glover, but Patton also going, and he's gone round and taken the lead. So we're going to hit the bell now. And Matthew Patton, he leads it. He's going to put the foot down. Glover's done so much work. Chandler, brave, still in that pack. Cluckow next, then Lovis, Malone winding it up. Then we've got Hudson Bucci. Grant Simpson, one of the evergreens of Milers Club, showing the youngsters how it's done. Chris Winter coming through. Then we've got Hershen from Maccabi. Jed Sevenheisen, 1 lap to go, so they're all kicking it down. Patton, Glover, Chandler. I don't think Chandler will get it from here, but could it be Glover who's just going to reclaim the lead again? So Glover's gone past Patton, who was brave, and he's striding out. I think Thomas Glover's going to take this out. What can Chandler do from that point? Patton's done, it was such a good move when he had to make the move, very brave, but he's just paying for it with lack of pace on the last lap. But Glover rounds the bend now. Chandler's still motoring away. 9:10. We're going to get these boys under 9:30, which is what they're wanting. So great running here from these front 3 guys. So Tom Glover, he'll take it. Very strong all the way through. 9:22 thereabouts. Chandler will get a Payton also. 9:25. Those boys are happy. Malone will be sub 9:30. He's happy. Bucci next. Cluckow. Then we've got Bilardo, Grant Simpson, Jeremy Drake. It was a good run. Solid performances there. So Chris Winter across the line. Andy Fuller. Also Greg Watson. Nicholas Hershen and Jed Sevenheisen, one of the youngsters. Just under 10 minutes. So that wraps up the men's E3000.